Just make this apology, make the apology to the Senate, make the apology to the court, make everything. Then you go back to Senate. So when you go back to Senate, you'll be able to fight them in the Senate. So they did that technically just to get her out of the Senate. So let her go back to the Senate. Just make an apology, because that is the rule of the Senate. If she makes an apology to the Senate will call her back. So when she get back to the Senate, she'll be able to fight them in the Senate, because since she left the Senate, now nobody is even looking what is going on in the Senate anymore. So let her go back there, then she'll be able to drag them more in the Senate. That is just my own kind of advice to her, because I will not advise her to make an appeal, because some people in her own camp, they are telling her to go for appeal, to reject the judgment. Just pay the money, then make the apology to the court, make the apology to the Senate, then they will call you back, then you go there and you begin to press their neck, you begin to drag them, you begin to fight them. Don't fight them from outside, you won't win the battle from outside, but go in there, then you begin to point out most of the corruption that they are doing. She will know most of the corruption that is going on in the Senate, all those Senate budget padding and all those things that they do. She will get to know. That she will not be the one voicing now, because those guys are very intelligent, they are very smart. They know that this woman, when she's in that Senate, she's going to drag their leg outside. That is why they suspended her. I'm telling you. So don't need, so because most people, they'll be pushing her to go and say, Natasha, don't agree. Those people that are pushing her not to agree for her to go and make an appeal, they don't want her in that Senate. Yes, because those guys, they know that if she gets to that Senate, she's going to drag those guys outside. She's going to bring them outside. She's going to expose them. So better for her to go back there and work then, so that she'll be able to serve our people. That's just my advice to Natasha. Yes, for this battle, I think she has lost it. Just make an apology, then they call you back to Senate, then you can go there and begin to perform your job. The major case between Natasha and Akpabio, that case is still in the court. Don't forget that she was in court last month and they granted that bail of 50 million naira. So that case is still on. I think the trial will start in October. Is it October? That's October or September. That is when the trial for that case will start in October. So that thing, this particular judgment has nothing. Because the thing is very surprised when I see so many people for social media, mostly the people on Natasha's side. God, the people on Natasha's side, they all just celebrating. So say winner, oh, winner. They were singing winner. I'm telling you, just go and check the people on Natasha's own side. They are singing victory song. This is not victory for Natasha. It's not victory. As a matter of fact, Natasha was found guilty. You get what I'm saying? So there is nothing like victory. So those victories, some because more like I was chatting with someone and the person now said, "Oh, God has disgraced Akpabio and Natasha has won." I said, "What, won? Which case is that?" He said, "Don't you hear about the ruling? Don't you see the ruling?" I said, the ruling is not the ruling that I've already gone through. She said, "No, say go and read it from bloggers. All the bloggers are posting, they are all posting it. They said Natasha has won. Natasha is ahead." She was just celebrating. So I had to now go back again. Maybe I made a mistake. When I went back again, I read it from beginning to the end, and I went back to this person. I said, "Look, oh," she said, "Send it to me." So I said, "Okay, this is the link. Go to here, go to here." We have more than almost all the media. She said, God, no. He said God will punish bloggers. He said these bloggers, they don't destroy most people. I said, bloggers, we got to be very careful with bloggers, because their own is to make money. They just want to make money, and they put something that when you click it, they want to give you what you want to hear, because majority of the people, what they want to hear is what they give to them. You get what I'm saying? So that is justice. So Natasha, on this particular judgment, this judgment didn't favor Natasha. Natasha has lost this particular area, except she wants to appeal the case, except she wants to appeal it. I don't see her going for appeal, but if she decides to go to appeal, that means that she's the one creating problem for herself. I'm saying it, yes. If she decides to go for appeal, because she has right to make appeal against this ruling from this particular court in Abuja. But I think if she decides to go for that appeal, I don't think the appeal too, I don't know, but I feel that she just needs to say sorry and go back and begin to do her job, because all this case here and here is not going to help her. It's not going to help her, because I'm saying so from experience, because there is no need for her to do appeal. Just accept it, pay the money, then go make apology to the Senate, and you go back to your job, so that you can be able, because when you are not there, you can't fight them. You have to be among them so that you'll be able to fight them. Of they throw her off from the Senate so that nobody will hear her voice anymore. But if she's in that house, people will be hearing her voice. She will not be the one that will be crying out. She will just be like, another mole in their midst. But now that she's not there, they did it technically, and she didn't understand that the purpose why they suspended her is because they don't want her to be there. Because if she's still there in the Senate, she will be like dragging them all over the places.